What I keep saying to Gloria is I'm amazed by and love the rapidly changing sky, the weather, how you can get up every morning and find a different sky, go to bed every night and it's a difference. It's
He
just
keeps
beautiful.
on sending all his photos to his brothers and his sisters and in the US, and they just love it. Hi, I'm Gloria, and we just bought an amazing apartment in Nazaré.
And I'm Loup, and we are doing a podcast for Portugal, The Simple Life.
Welcome back, or welcome to another episode of Portugal, The Simple Life, and it's another edition of My Home in Portugal. I'm really delighted and honored to be joined here by Loup and Gloria. Loup and Gloria, thank you for being on the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a full circle kind of moment for us.
3.5 years ago.
3.5 years ago we first spoke. Tell us, first of all, this beautiful place where we are right now.
Just a fabulous view. We wake up every morning, our bedroom also has a balcony, and we see the ocean, or we see the fog that's coming in over the ocean, and it's quite a contrast from living in suburbs outside of major cities that just have constant noise and constant activity going on. We can get activity going down the hill into Nazaré.
Yeah.
Particularly this time of year.
We are right now in a place where is, if you can see, it's a hilltop.
Yeah.
And that gives us the beautiful sunset views that we see every day. It's just amazing. It's so relaxing. And for me, it's just so inspiring to be sitting here and looking at this gorgeous place. Yeah, you see there the marina, and then you see over here the ocean with all these activities, water activities, the surfers, of course, because of the waves. That is very well known here in Nazaré.
But why don't you start telling us a little bit about you guys? Because we're going to talk about Nazaré, we're going to talk about what happened with this condo.
Okay.
But about you guys, a little bit about you guys.
Well, I am a retired physician. I'm 65 years of age, so we retired. I retired when I was 62 in the United States. We met in Florida, so we love the ocean, the beach, all those water activities. I have 3 grown children. They're already adults, 2 doctors and an architect. Actually, 2 of them, they live in Chicago. They will be coming next week to visit us to Portugal, so I'm really excited. And we've been exciting them also to come and visit Portugal for the first time.
I'm retired also. I retired when I was 70, so at the other end of retirement ages. I was a photojournalist for quite a while and then got my PhD and started teaching at the University of Miami, but later I was director of a school of journalism at the University of Western Kentucky. As Gloria said, we met in Florida. We both love the sea, and this was a natural place to look for us.
Yeah. What were some of the things on that visit? And also, it's interesting because previously you'd been, I think, a week, you said, in Lisbon.
Mm-hmm.
This was now 3 months.
Right.
In Cascais,
Mm-hmm.
which I know Cascais quite well. What were the things there that kind of surprised you, that you remember, that really made the country begin to kind of draw you in a little bit more?
Well, for me, I was feeling like at home, like my dream home, right? I was, while Luke was at the university, I was on vacation, okay? Also, I was a tourist for 3 months. So I was doing my walks. I was engaging with the community, with the people. Mm-hmm. They were so friendly, extremely welcoming, that at the beginning I was a little bit shocked because I was not used to it. And then I invited a friend, also a doctor, to come over and visit us. And I had to tell her, you need to see how Portugal, how different it is, so relaxing. The people are so friendly and you don't feel like you're an outsider. Portugal was my ideal type of style of living. Mm-hmm. The restaurants, the food, the people, the warmness, the climate, because I hate cold weathers or extreme hot. When we were living in Florida, there were hurricanes all the time or extremely hot. So really, I said, this is the perfect climate.
We were just talking about it the other day. This, for us, we are so happy. It's a perfect balance for us. We can, as I said, this time of year, we can go down. If you want some activity, there are European competitions going on the beach. There are concerts. There are amazing places to eat.
And and we meet also different people from different countries.
Visiting.
And we went out for dinner with one of them, and it was really nice to have that feeling of being able to interact with other people from other countries too.
In your research, what was it about this place that you thought that looks
Well, for
right
me
for
was
us?
that it was a very picturesque village, fishing village. So that attracted my attention, first of all. And then when I saw the waves, okay, that a lot of surfers
Yeah.
were pointed out there that they loved. And we saw the faro and sitio. It just was, I was attracted to it. It was so amazing to be able to see that from your balcony.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like, oh, I would love to do that. That was my first impression.
Yeah.
And that wasn't a big city. I don't like a lot of traffic, stress, or any of those issues that we had in living in big cities and our professions that were stressful. So we wanted to have a more relaxed but also close to other cities where you can easily go, to see a monastery or to go see a nice church or to see some events, Catholic events or other places where you can relate with history.
So then let's jump forward to, okay, we've had that first conversation. I've sent you a bit of information, and then we had a Zoom call.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Okay, and I mean, what do you remember about that? And just take us through sort of those steps. It all happened very quickly and
Very
a while
quickly.
ago. So, but what
Well,
do you,
Nuno was then brought into the conversation as well, the lawyer that you work with and we've worked with as a result.
And we trusted you. I mean, we felt really, confident in your expertise. And really, we felt that communication and that, I know it's been taking a risk because you're in another country, right? And you don't know how.
You were and also you were the first buyers in this building.
Correct.
I still today I still go back and I look at my spreadsheet and I go, yeah, Loup and Gloria were the first ones on the corner here. The moving on, there were other. How long after? Now I can't. Go ahead.
And
tell me.
by the way, this is part of why we moved so quickly.
Yeah.
Because we saw the renderings. Of course, there was nothing here at that point, but the renderings and where it was located and
on
the
the
kind
Zoom
of.
call we were able to kind of look at this is what your view will be like. This is where it is in the building because we were able to show balcony views. I think on our virtual platform. And so then it was a case of okay, let's do this or
Let's just go ahead.
Yeah.
We made our decision and we said that's it, and now here we are.
And Gloria, as Gloria said, we trusted you. Don't know why, but being a journalist, probably also being a doctor, we feel like we're pretty good about reading people. And even though it was online, we had, particularly I think during the second conversation, we had a long conversation, and we felt that it was on a personal level. It took a lot to go ahead and make that commitment without actually meeting someone or being here.
Yeah, for sure.
Looking for a home in Portugal? This break in Portugal, the Simple Life podcast, is brought to you by Dylan and his team of certified realtors at Portugal Realty. Portugal Realty offers the exclusive Simple Life home buyer program. Visit portugalrealty.com today and book your free call to find out more. Welcome to the Simple Life.
After that, you then got introduced to other people along the way. So Nuno, your lawyer that we introduced you to, Tanya, who was going to be your project manager. How important was it for you that okay, you've got the realtors there, and okay, you've essentially bought the property. So the realtor's done his job.
Correct.
How important was it for you that you had these people that were with you on the other steps? And was that also part of the decision for you guys?
I think it was pretty easy for us, pretty easy to talk to them, to reach them, And I know it took several years to complete the whole building, but it's a really modern building, and we love it, and it has very nice amenities, the swimming pool.
Have
We
you
like
swum?
all the
No,
features.
it's
No,
chilly.
but we're
Have you
going
been in
to do
jacuzzi?
it. We're,
No,
Still.
okay, but we're
There's
waiting
time.
for it.
well, there are so many things to get
To
taken
do.
care of in a
Yeah,
short.
yeah.
We're getting our residency here, so it's
Right.
a lot of things to put together.
Yeah.
But we're working one thing at a time. But we're going to wait for our children to come next week, and we'll be able to use it. We're waiting for them.
Awesome. Yeah,
It's
especially
beautiful. It's just
and it
beautiful.
catches a lot of sun, so it's
And
good.
every morning there's someone out here taking the readings from the
reading
water.
for the chlorine and everything.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
cleaning anything that's blown into the surface.
And we have to say the builder Pedro,
I was just going to say
he has
that.
been great. We love him. He's in so much details. He helped us so much. Really reliable. So really, the builder, my respects. We really like him a
Yeah,
lot.
because you've gone from buying essentially a 3D image. Nothing had been built.
Nothing.
had been started
Right.
here when you bought here.
Nothing.
Right.
And it's a long-ish wait. Just take us through that experience of, okay, now meeting this guy in person and coming and seeing the village, seeing the surroundings, and then walking onto the site. How was that experience?
Oh, for me, it was just beautiful. We just loved it. We said, oh, this is going to be gorgeous. It was just some structured, right?
That's
But
almost
we
the biggest
saw
concrete
how
structure.
well the structure was in, because we built several homes before. And we can see that, there was a lot of solid materials and all made out of block and cement and everything. I said, well, this looks pretty nice, actually. And it's really bigger than what we thought.
And the view. Was
The
the view as
view.
good
The
as
view
what you
is just
thought?
amazing.
What I keep saying to Gloria is I'm amazed by and love the rapidly changing sky, the weather, how you can get up every morning and find a different sky, go to bed every night, and it's a difference. It's just
He keeps
beautiful.
on sending all his photos to his brothers and his sisters and in the U.S., and they just love it.
I'm really sensitive to noise in the night. So something might awaken me, and I'll look out here, and it's kind of mysterious. And I love that about the sea. I used to sail quite a bit. You look out here, and early in the morning, fishing boats are out. It could be really foggy. There are lights on the fishing boats, the lighthouses over here, over there. It's just, there's something magical and mysterious about it that I absolutely love. When I was doing the interviews for the project that I was working on, one of the people I wish I remembered her name, we were talking about the reception that you get coming to Portugal and the embrace, the warmth. She said, our country, if you think about it, it's mostly a coastline. And she said it goes back in history to its beginnings. The ocean was always calling for people to leave, and then other people from other places to come. And she said has so much to play in the way that the people are. They're welcoming to outsiders, and at the same time in the fado music, there's this melancholy feeling of people leaving.
Very nice.
Touched
very
me.
nice.
There's this beautiful thing, and you feel it.
You feel it.
Living here, you feel that. There's a sense of melancholy, and at the same time, a sense of welcome.
What advice would you give to people who want to do this? What advice would you give to people that want to come and live here from all over the world, that want to start this journey?
First of all, I would say to invite them to come and have the feeling of being here, because it's not the same thing as seeing something online or pictures, but really to have that experience of being around the community and walking around the areas that you think it will be a good place for you, because it has to be a good fit for your personality. Some people like mountains, so you have mountains. Some people like the beach. Some people just like to be in the middle area of Portugal, or some people will like close to the river. or in big cities like Lisbon. But I feel that Portugal has, for all the different stages or ages, attractions for them.
A question that we ask all of our guests on the My Home in Portugal edition of the podcast: why does Portugal feel like home?
What I would say is we've talked about this a lot because it didn't take us any time to feel at home. It's been more than we hoped. I mean, it really is. We feel perfectly at home.
Have you got used to the lunchtime?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
It's not emergency.
No, it's a lunchtime siren. It's the 1 o'clock siren. Thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Well,
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's wrap
what
it
are
up.
Let's wrap it up, or this is a wrap.
So thank you once again to our guests, and thank you to all of you for listening. Please subscribe, share with your friends, give us a thumbs up, and please leave a comment or a review. We always love to hear from you. Don't forget, Portugal The Simple Life also has a magazine, so download it. It's for free. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode, and as we say in Portugal, sejas bem-vindo. Welcome to The Simple Life.